Imagine this. You're standing at the edge of a cliff. Below you, the waves crash violently against jagged rocks. Behind you, a pack of wolves is closing in, their eyes glowing with hunger. You have two choices: jump into the unknown or be torn apart. What do you do? This is not just a story about survival. This is a story about you. About the fire that burns inside you. The one you've been ignoring. The one you've been too afraid to unleash. Because deep down, you know it's there. You felt it flicker in moments of frustration, in moments of doubt, in moments when the world told you, you can't. But what if I told you that fire is your greatest weapon? What if I told you that the wolves behind you are not your enemies, they are your motivation? Let me take you back to 1997. A young man, broke and desperate, walked into a recording studio with nothing but a dream and a mixtape. He had been rejected countless times. People laughed at him, told him he'd never make it, that he didn't have what it takes. But he had something they couldn't see: an unshakable belief in himself. That man was 50 Cent. And when he finally got his shot, he didn't just take it, he owned it. He said, "Get rich or die trying." Not because he cared about the money, but because he knew that if he didn't give everything he had, he'd die with his potential still inside him. Now, let me ask you, what's your excuse? What's holding you back? Is it fear? Failure? The opinions of others? Let me tell you something brutal. No one is coming to save you. No one is going to hand you your dreams on a silver platter. You want it. You have to take it. And if you fail, you get up and take it again. Because the only thing worse than failure is regret. Think about Michael Jordan, the greatest basketball player all time. But do you know what he said? "I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games, 26 times. I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life. And that is why I succeed." Failure isn't the end. It's the beginning. It's the fuel that ignites the fire inside you. So, I ask you again, what's your excuse? Are you going to let fear keep you chained? Are you going to let failure define you? Or are you going to rise? Are you going to look those wolves in the eye and say, "Is that all you've got?" Are you going to jump off that cliff, not because it's safe, but because you know the fall will teach you how to fly? The fire inside you is begging to be unleashed. It's begging to burn brighter, hotter, fiercer than ever before. But it's up to you to light the match. It's up to you to take that first step, to make that first move, to fight for what you want with everything you've got. Remember this: you were not born to be average. You were not born to settle. You were born to conquer. So, get up, get moving, get aggressive. The world doesn't owe you anything. It's waiting for you to take what's yours. Now, go. And don't you dare look back.